Okay, so I'm just going to kind of talk about how to register for your Utah Tech concurrent enrollment class. So first off, you want to go to concurrent.utah.edu/students, and then they have these 3 steps: apply, register, pay tuition. If this is the first CE class you've taken of the school year, you always have to start with this apply. But if this is second semester and you took one first semester, you can immediately jump to step 2. You only have to do this apply step once each school year, calendar school, each school year. So you'll start with the apply, and then you'll come down and click here to do the state application. It's the state that requires this application once a year. So you will go through this steps. Here it says if this is the first time you're applying, you'll need like a social security number and some different things. Your parent or guardian, they'll have to like approve you to take CE. They'll receive an email. So you'll go through all the stuff it requires. So you'll click continue, fill out all the stuff you need. And then if this is the first time you're doing concurrent enrollment ever, somewhere in this process, it will ask you to pay, I don't know, like $30 or something for the application fee. You can type in the coupon code that I sent in the email. The coupon code is only supposed to be used for Washington County School District students, so I can't say what the code is here, but I sent it in the email. So you would type in that coupon code, and then that waives this, whatever the fee is. If you've done concurrent enrollment in the past, then I don't think they ask for any fees or coupon codes, so you won't even see that. Okay, so if this is your first time ever doing concurrent enrollment, you will receive an email maybe the next day or something that will have your D number, and then you can get set up your password. If you've had concurrent enrollment in the past and already have your D number, you'll still receive an email confirming you've finished this step, and then you can go and do the next step. But if you've never done concurrent enrollment in the past, you have to wait to get that D number before you can move on to step 2. Okay, so once you've completed this process, we go back to concurrent.utah.tech.edu/students, and then we go to the register step. And then you scroll down. They have a registration video for help too if you want to watch theirs. Scroll down, and then I'll click on the My UT login. And then I just go to Banner Self-Service. I won't be able to get too far because I'm not a real student. And then I would go register for classes. Yeah, and then I can't go too much further. I'm pretty sure if I say student, it'll tell me I'm not a student and not let me. Oh, okay, so I can go a little bit further. Okay, so then I can select the term. Yeah, so this is as far as I can get. It knows I'm not really a student. So you would then continue, select the term, and then there will be a place up here, a link that will say enter CRN, or it might just say CRN. I would click on that, type in the CRN for the class that you're wanting to take, and the CRN number was also in the email that I sent. And after you type in the CRN, then you'll click continue or something, whatever it says here, and then it should pop up down here the class that you are trying to take, and then you'll hit the submit button. And then if you got successfully registered, then up here it'll pop up something like registered for the class or something like that. But if there's an issue with your registration, some errors students sometimes get is something will pop up here, like mine, you're required to readmission before you can register. Sometimes students are getting that one because they didn't do step 1, apply for CE, so they're not cleared to take a concurrent enrollment class this school year yet. So some students come up with that. Some students get the error cashier issues, meaning you didn't pay previous semester fees. So if you took a concurrent enrollment class in the past and never paid the money you owed for that, they're not going to let you register until you pay. So then you need to go and pay the money that you owe, and then it sometimes takes up to 24 hours for the system to know you've paid. And then, so you might have to try back the next day after you paid to then try to register. Other issues, if you're trying to take Math 1050, Math 1050 requires an ACT score of 23 or higher, or that you took Math 1010 and got a C or higher, or you took the ALEKS placement test and got I think it's a 46 or higher. So if you're trying to take 1050, sometimes it'll pop up an error that the prereqs aren't met. You have some sort of prereq issue. So then you would need to, sometimes students have taken the ACT and they have the high enough ACT score, but they didn't send their scores to Utah Tech. So now you need to get your ACT score to Utah Tech. If you didn't have the high enough ACT score, then you need to take the ALEKS placement test. Or if Math 1010 is being offered this semester, you can switch into Math 1010, get a C or higher in it, and then you'll be allowed to get into the 1050. Those are the usual issues. If you're taking Math 1030 or Math 1040, if you got a C average in secondary Math 1, 2, and 3, then they don't make you do like any testing requirements. You don't have to meet a certain ACT math score or an ALEKS placement test score. So as long as you have the C or higher, you're allowed to just register for Math 1030 or Math 1040. Okay, that's all that I have to help you, so you can come and talk to me if you need extra help, but good luck registering.